We are live. We are live. Good morning. You're also live on Facebook. You're also live. Sorry, you're also live on Instagram. Good morning. And now let's see what I've got to go and do here. Is I've got to close that down, close that down, close that down. Got to share this just so you see what goes on in my world. Good morning, everyone. This is the My365 public Facebook page. Look, there I am. There's me. There's me on me on me on me on me. Right, we're going to share that. We've shared it on my public timeline. Now we're going to share this in the My365 Facebook group. Here we go. In here, share in a group. In the private My365 group, which is a free group of people all around the world who are just doing amazing things. There is the cat. There is the cat. There she goes. Look, there she goes. There she goes. Sorry about that. Instagram is just getting a little bit of something different. That's about to fall over. We are here. This is it. This is it. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining me. Look at all the people that have just popped in here this morning. Everyone needs to be here this week. This is a week that is going to transform a lot of people's lives. Good morning. Happy, beautiful day from the My365 crew. And we are a crew. We are a crew of people that are determined to inspire you to create an unbelievable life. How cool is that? How many of you want to lead an unbelievable life? How many of you want to create a life that you are proud of? How many of you want to create a life that one day someone goes, wow, they lived a life? Wow, not they lived their life because they drank themselves into oblivion or whatever it is. People who lived the life that inspired them, people who left a legacy on this earth, people who did something great. How many of you really, you want to create that life? That's why you're here. That is why you're here today, because you want something better in the future. And if you don't go to work on that, don't expect it to happen, because a great life doesn't happen by chance. I don't think it does. I'm 47 years old. I've spent the last 27 years of my life learning, watching, observing. And I can tell you, a great life doesn't happen by chance. It happens by design. It happens by often hard work. It happens by loving what you do. And I am here today and this week to inspire you to do one of the most important things you will ever do, and that's movement. It is movement. So my goal for this week is to inspire you to move in different ways. My goal is to inspire you to move more. My goal is to inspire you to look at exercise and movement in a different way. Does that make sense? If you're not excited and you're not fired up, just turn this off and go do something else. Go and watch the news and go and look at something that you really don't need to know about. But what I'm going to share with you this week, you need to know it. And that is why I ask all of you right now to share this. Share this with people, because people need to hear this. The information that I'm going to give could seriously change the world. It would renew our health system if people moved their body. So some of what I'm going to say is going to shock you. Some of what I'm going to say this week, you ain't going to want to hear it. But for some of you, you will. And this week is going to change many of your lives. And I mean really change your life. If you haven't shared this, please share it. It only takes a second, because someone you know needs to watch this. Why? Kryptonite, right? Kryptonite. This is like Superman's weakness. We have many weaknesses. That's what makes us interesting. If human beings were all perfect, we'd all be pretty boring. We all have things that hold us back, whether it's thoughts, whether it's habits, whether it's fears, things that hold us back. What's one of the greatest achievements in our life is conquering our procrastination. If I didn't have a strong will, I'd probably be a gambler. I'd probably be right now, or I'd be addicted to drugs. Because just like many other people, I have impulses. I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. But think about it. What's going to be one of your greatest achievements is becoming a better version of yourself. That's why we're here every day, to inspire you to be a better version of yourself. So let's get stuck in. Exercise. Let's think about this. What's the first words and images? Write this down or put it in here and share this. What is the first words and images that come into your head when you think about exercise? What are the first words and images that come into your head when you think about exercise? And as you write that down, understand that today, of the 5 days on movement and exercise, the first day is always about awareness, becoming aware, becoming more and more aware of how much movement do I actually do? How much exercise do I actually do? So look at what some people are saying here, the words. Now, this is because we have people in here who have worked hard on making exercise a part of their lives. Now, those of you that are writing all these powerful words, before you got involved with My365, what did you think about exercise? What words or images came into your head? Because this is what is so important to understand, right? We are pleasure seekers. Human beings are constantly looking for pleasure, constantly looking for stimulation, constantly looking for what's called dopamine hits. When you see that you've got a like on Facebook, or whether you see that the phone is ringing, oh, it's something for me, we get a little hit of dopamine. We love to feel good, right? We love to feel good. Thank you. Look, embarrassing. Look how people used to think about, feel depressed, sad, lonely as they think about being picked last. When people were choosing sides for the game, think of being out of breath. They think of just hard effort. And most of us would just prefer a life of just comfort and sitting down, sitting with a duvet over our head and just not moving and watching television. But that is not what we are designed to do. If you want to go ahead, if you want to be better, then you've got to work with your body. Now, listen, if you did this, if you did 300 minutes of exercise a week, that means actually going to do something. I'm not talking about movement as in just moving around, I'm getting up and down the stairs, just going for a little walk. Actual exercise, 300 minutes. That's 5 hours a week, 5 hours. Now, you might think, have I really got 5 hours? Of course you've got 5 hours. But the fact is this. Thousands of years ago, millions of years ago, cavemen, how many hours of walking would they have done? How many hours of movement would they have done? How many? Anyone have any ideas? How many? 3,000. 3,000 minutes a week. 3,000 minutes. That's 8 hours a day continuously moving. Why? Because that's how they survived. Our bodies are designed to move. You know it. That's what they move. But we don't have to move that way anymore. Cavemen didn't even live in houses. They lived outside. They lived in caves. They had to keep moving. You say, well, all these things now, they've changed. Things are saving our time. We are going to die. If we don't wake up and realize that we will die before our time, if we don't change a few things, if we don't change the way we think, stress kills us. If we don't change our diet, food manufacturers aren't interested in your health. They're interested in your money. Even if they're producing health products, they still want your money. And all these other food products, they're going to kill you. They have things in them that make them addictive. Being sedentary for people is addictive. We need to move. We need to move. So I'm asking you today, exercise is not enough. So many people live a boxed life. They get up, they live in a box. They eat a boxed breakfast cereal full of sugar. They often get in a car or some sort of transport boxed in, go to work, sit in front of a computer, boxed in, then go home, sit in front of the box or watch the box, then sleep in a box, and then get up, repeat. Now, some people have got it a little bit better than that because some people will move. They'll exercise. They'll still do everything in a box, but they'll still go to a gym, which is in a box. But they'll move their body and often work out quite hard and feel better for it, which is great. And they might look good, but we want to get your body. Understand this. This is powerful, powerful information. Are you ready? Are you ready? Who's fired up right now? We have to wake up and take responsibility. Companies, manufacturers, they're not interested in, even the government, you could say to a certain extent, not really interested in you being a better version of yourself, you being a free thinker, you having the willpower, which we looked at last week, you having the discipline. Look, it doesn't mean you could forget, if you don't exercise, don't start off by exercising, just start off by moving, getting up. Just getting up. That's why I'm so much more powerful standing up. talking to you. This is what my body is designed to do. That's what it does. It moves, thankfully. I'm very lucky. I'm very fortunate. So think about this. Take a moment to understand. This is so important. This is one of the most fundamental things I'm ever going to say to any of you. Your body is made up of somewhere between 15 trillion and 70 trillion cells. Okay, within every cell is the nucleus. Within your nucleus is your DNA. Your DNA, your mark on the world that is so unique to you. And we all have this. But what every single cell, pretty much, nearly every cell is basically charged. The electric magnetic charge of every cell is charged by you moving. If you don't move, there's no charge. So if you spend a lot of time sitting around, get up and move. And now you might find that that's uncomfortable. Well, of course it's uncomfortable because it's not what you normally do. Let us all wake up today. Now, as far as waking up today is concerned, every single one of you has an opportunity. Those of you who are not elite members of My365, you have the opportunity to pre-register to join and become an elite member. What does an elite member actually get? You get access to the greatest material, the greatest masterclasses that I have ever put together. Those of you that are elite members, actually, maybe you could just write a few words to a few people here, because you are going to have the opportunity to pre-register to become, we're looking for 100 people, just 100 people who want to become My365 elite members. I'll be giving some more information out about this week, but you'll get a chance to grow, to be a part of an elite group of people who get closer access to me, but get access to masterclasses on mindfulness, wellness, breaking habits, increasing your confidence. It's an opportunity. I think that being alive today, every day, you've got an opportunity to go to school. But rather than go to school and learn a lot of rubbish, you get an opportunity to really learn stuff that can help you be that better version of yourself. Now, of course, it's not essential, but actually, I would say pretty much it is essential. But because you could probably get enough from doing this, but if you want to go that little bit further, a little bit deeper into creating an unbelievable life, a life that you are proud of, then this is it. This is it. What do I need all of you to do right here, right now, today? Today, I need all of you, every single one of you, to be daring enough, let me just copy this here, daring enough to start looking at how much movement do I actually do in one day. This is the link that you need if you want to go and pre-register to become an elite member. Here you go here. That is the URL that you need. Let me just drink some more of my... You see, what we don't realize, thank you, Jim Morris, I've just read that there, look. Look, listen to this. My dad died at 49, not me. I'm working every day to beat this, and I'm beginning to love my life. I do 200 minutes of cycling each week, 200 strength work. Now, this is someone who is driven to help other people, but he's also massively driven to do his dad proud. His dad's not here anymore. You see, many of us could say we just have this gene. You know, my genes, my parents had heart disease, they blah, blah. Listen, we all have the opportunity. It's called epigenetics, which is about how our genes express themselves. If we want our genes to express themselves that much better, move. There's a place in South America where they say there are two medicines that you need if you're to get well. Two medicines. One's called a left leg and one's called a right leg, and it's move. So today, just be curious. That's what we do. We're curious. We're scientists. Be curious into one day, how much movement do you do? Forget exercise. You can put a one wheel for exercise if you want, like, you know, going to the gym, going for a swim, doing a yoga class, 20, 30 minutes, whatever it is. That's great. But let's make a bigger circle. A bigger circle. for movement. Okay? How many times you get up in a day and move? Let's bring that up again because it's gone, as I brought Jim's quote up there. So those of you that want to pre-register for My365 Elite, go there. It's first come, first serve. Just register. We'll have more information for you. I'll put a link in this post. Thank you so much for everyone that's turned up today. Let's become perpetual. Write this down. Perpetual motion machines. Perpetual motion machines. Perpetual motion machines. That's what we are designed to do. Move, move, move. Thank you so much for showing up today and giving us record numbers of people that are coming in here, going to work on them. Look, this is what I said right from the beginning when we started doing this. Fighting it. This is not the book, by the way, but this is one of my missions in life, to fight obesity, because I know that people's life can be so much better when they're slimmer, fitter, healthier, they've got more energy. But this is like, this book or any book, it's like your life. You have the opportunity by what you do today to create a better tomorrow. And often it's the simple things done daily that bring about a huge change. Perpetual motion machines. Happy, beautiful day, everyone. Happy, beautiful day. Like I say, those of you that are not elite members, check it out. Let us share with you what we can give you, because it's the greatest gift I can give anyone, is the best of me and the best material that I've ever put together. Talking of which, we are filming a new masterclass today. And next month's masterclass is all about mindfulness. If you really want to know what it takes to take control of your mind and be calmer, be more confident, that masterclass is going to absolutely blow you away. Take care, guys. Much love to all. We're excited. We appreciate all of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We'll see you tomorrow. Go and gather that information. It's Awareness Day, Awareness Monday. How much do you actually move? It's not wrong. It's not right. It is what it is. Let's change it. Hey, before we say that, we almost forget to go. Goodbye to you guys on Instagram. Much love. Tara's here. Say hello to everyone. Say hello to Tara Hammett. Amazing personal trainer. I did a brilliant podcast with her. Let's just do a quick summary on here. And health coach and everything. Right, here we go. End the video. Right, I'm going to do a quick summary. You ready? Who's ready for a summary? Why do I do this? This is on Instagram because I want to one day look back and see exactly what I did and go, wow, you did great. Here we go. So it's time for the summary. This is day 1 on movement. Movement is great. Exercise is not enough. We are designed to move. If you did 300 minutes of exercise, that would be 5 hours a week. That would be great. Compare that to cavemen from 10, 12,000 years ago, even longer, going back millions of years. Cavemen, or as long as cavemen have been here, how much movement did they do? About 3,000 minutes. 3,000 minutes? How long is that? That's 8 hours a day, because that is what they were designed to do. We are not designed to sit. We're not designed to sit in front of the couch and watch the television. We can do it, but we have to be careful, because if we don't, sitting kills, movement heals. Write that down. Sitting kills, movement heals. If you want to be better, move more. Join me this week, all this week, and I will show you what you can do and help you to create an incredible why. That's what we're going to be doing tomorrow, to create the why. See you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Register for My365 Elite. Get on it. Get on that waiting list. First come, first served. Just 100 people. We'll see you tomorrow.